What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So you guys voted for Jarrett Culver for the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is a good addition to the Cleveland Cavaliers if you ask me. DeAndre Hunter, I'm gonna have him going to the Wizards. I think in real life, or not in real life, I think in when we get to the Wizards at number 9, I believe is the pick they have, we'll end up basically what we'll end up doing is we'll have DeAndre Hunter at the number 4 spot, because I'll be trading Bradley Beal in that video, I think, or something like that. We'll do something along the lines of that. We'll figure it out. So that's why DeAndre Hunter is not coming here, and you guys voted for Jarrett Culver anyway. So let's go ahead and draft Jarrett Culver. But I did see a lot of suggested comments saying that I should trade Kevin Love. I guess I could do that. He didn't stay healthy that healthy this season for Cleveland, so I guess we could end up trading him possibly and see if we could trade into the draft and maybe get like another pick here later. But I'm going to keep this somewhat realistic today. I've been kind of doing a somewhat decent job, but I feel like there were some unrealistic trades I've done in the last video with the Bradley Beal one. So I'm going to try to be a little bit better today, but I'm not seeing anything here. We have TJ Warren and DeAnthony Melton, but that's not really something I want to do. Kevin Love. If I could trade Kevin Love to somewhere, what would I choose? So we have the 25th pick and Kevin Love. Could we trade up and get like, let's see, could we get like Boston's pick, maybe like Boston's 14th pick? I know it says Charlotte, but the 14th pick for Kevin Love, could we do something like that? You guys think that would be a fair trade? I guess we can do something like this because it'll free up some money. Maybe we could get a little bit more for Kevin Love. Maybe we could finesse like, let's see, maybe get like Robert Williams out of the trade or something like that. Just a young player. Kevin Love, 14th pick for Robert Williams. I don't know if they'll do this, but we'll try it anyway. And they're not interested. They want 2 second-rounders, and they're gonna give me Yabusele as well. So I think I'm gonna do this trade. Kevin Love, I just don't think really fits the timeline of the Cavaliers. The Celtics, this only would make sense if Kyrie were to resign. Other than that, I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. You know what? I'm actually going to go to a different team because I don't know if that trade makes a lot of sense. So let's look at a different team that might need a power forward. Like the Miami Heat, I could see just wanting to get somebody out there because the Miami Heat are kind of stuck in the middle of nothing right now. So I could see the Miami Heat doing it. The 17th pick, the Magic. Let's go with the Miami Heat, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? The Hornets makes the most sense in the world to me. They're going to resign Kemba. And I think getting Kevin Love would be in their best interest, possibly. So, let's just give them Kevin Love. And they're going to give me the 15th pick. And I'll end up taking, if we could take Malik Monk from them as well, or Dwayne Bacon, or even Devontae Graham. Just one of these guys, that would be cool. So, Devontae Graham, the 12th pick for Kevin Love and Malik Monk. Let's see if they'll do this. They don't want to do it. They want my 2021 unprotected. I'm not giving you 2 first-rounders in this trade. You got me all kinds of messed up. So, let's see if I can just attach 2 second-rounders. Okay, they still want like my first round picks, which I'm not doing. So let's take Malik Monk out of the trade. 12th pick, and then you give me Devontae Graham. How about that? Devontae Graham off the bench. Let's see if they take this. They want my top 10 protected 2021 pick, and they'll give me Cody Zeller. I don't want Cody Zeller, so you can keep him. And then I guess I'll give you my 25th pick, and let's see if they'll take this, and I'll even throw in a second round pick. Let's see if they take this now. So let's see if we can do this. We trade up all the way and get number 12. They take Kevin Love. I really don't even think we should be trading our first round pick in this trade, but they agree. So I think that's a little bit more of a realistic trade there. We get the 5th pick and the 12th pick now. So let's go ahead and obviously draft Mr. Jarrett Culver here, and we'll see how it goes. Jarrett Culver, there he is. How tall is Jarrett Culver? 6'7" out of Texas Tech, and that's looking pretty good. So now let's go to the 12th pick, and let's see what we can get here. Now we traded in front of Charlotte. Darius Garland is still here. We got Jackson Hayes. Bol. I did see some comments saying they wanted me to draft Bol, so I'll go ahead and do that. 7'3" out of Oregon. We'll go ahead and draft him as well. So we got Bol and Jarrett Culver, which is looking pretty good. Kobe White went to the Lakers. I think I'm going to do Kobe White to the Bulls or the Suns. I don't know what to do. We'll do a poll on that. We'll see what we'll do on the Suns and the Bulls next. But Jarrett Culver and Bol, welcome to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Player option, J.R. Smith, obviously can go. And qualifying offer person. He just kind of disappeared this season. I know the Cleveland Cavaliers basically were trying to find a trade candidate for him, find a trade for him, but they just couldn't find anything. So we're gonna go ahead and renounce J.R. Smith, Marquise Chris. I don't think I'm gonna bring back, and Nick Stauskas I'm not gonna bring back, and then these guys I'm not gonna bring back either. So we have $2.93 million. When we look at our roster, obviously I know the Cleveland Cavaliers hired that Michigan guy. But when you look at what we basically have a lot of free agents coming off the book. You got Dellavedova, and then Devontae Graham. We're gonna have to invest heavily, and I'm gonna send him to the G League. Hopefully, we can get him to resign further. Could I get him to sign now? Maybe. No, he's not eligible. I was about to say we could resign Brandon Knight, Chetty Osman. We definitely want to bring back Tristan Thompson. Is Chetty Osman on a small contract? What is our Jordan Clarkson's a free agent coming up. We have Chetty Osman. Where is he at? He's about to be a free agent, so we definitely want to extend him. Devontae Graham, Ante Zizic, Bull. Forgot about Ante Zizic. So, Colin Sexton obviously is a very big part of what we're going to do. Dellavedova can walk. John Henson can walk. Larry Nance Jr. I like his contract somewhat. Clarkson is something I want to figure out with, but he is a 27-year-old, $13 million. Brandon Knight, Tristan Thompson. So, if we can move some of these veterans for, like, picks, I think would be nice. So, Clarkson does somewhat fit the young, but at the same time, he is getting up there in age. And I think I might try to find like a decent trade for him or something. So Rudy Gobert, obviously that would be cool, but like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat realistic today. So Clarkson to, actually, you know what? I do like this trade. Although it is top 10 or top 3 protected, which I don't like. I will give you Jordan Clarkson, and we take on Solomon Hill's contract for the year, and we take a first-round pick from you, which is top 3 protected. So we could get another lottery pick. So I think this trade makes sense, but could I get them to make that pick unprotected? Let's see if they'll do it. And I'll even throw in some second-round picks, and we'll see if they do this. So Solomon Hill, we take on Solomon Hill, and we get possibly a lottery pick. Actually, no. If they drafted Zion, it probably won't be a lottery pick. So, although we're still getting a first-rounder for Jordan Clarkson, so I still think that's incredible value. They're not interested. They want 4 second-rounders. They'll give me their 23 unprotected first-round pick, though, as well. So 4 second rounders, and we get 2 first rounders the next few seasons. Although we'll never use the 2023 pick in this video. So how about you give me 2021? I know you're not supposed to do this in real life, but let's see if they do this. Okay, no. They want Tristan Thompson as well. 4 second round picks. We get Etwan Moore. 2 first round picks the next upcoming years. This is a huge trade. A lot of second round picks being dealt, but I guess we'll do it. So let's see. Let's take that trade. And we have 2 first round picks the upcoming years from the Pelicans. So, looking pretty good there, and we got Jordan Clarkson and Tristan Thompson out of here, and all we got to do is let Solomon Hill and Etwan Moore walk after the season, which is so simple. So now we look at the roster. We got Colin Sexton, Matthew Dellavedova, Jarrett Culver, Etwan Moore, Brandon Knight, Chetty Osman, Solomon Hill. We have no power forward, and we have Larry Nance. We have a bunch of centers. Bull, I'll probably end up sending to, actually, do I want to play Bull this season? We can move Larry Nance to the power forward, I guess, because he is, that's what he used to play. And then Chetty Osman, like I said, I do want to resign Chetty Osman, so let's try to get him back. And then Brandon Knight, don't care about bringing him back. And then let's look for free agents, I guess. Power forwards, we got Tobias Harris, Julius Randle, Derek Favors, Rudy Gay, Nikola Mirotic, Cleveland. I'm really not going to be that aggressive in this free agency period, I think. I'm going to just stick with what we got. Chuck Diallo, though, does somewhat fit the timeline of this team, but I don't think I'm going to go for him. Vonleh, Jordan Bell. Jordan Bell actually is pretty nice and intriguing. $4.42 million. Trey Lyles, Markieff Morris, Christian Wood. Actually, you know what, guys? I think I'll just leave it how it is. And then let's see if Chetty Osman takes my contract extension. He has not yet. Is he just not going to take it? He probably, I don't know how it works, but we're going to go ahead and skip over this free agency. I think that we'll be good there. Player progression. We got Larry Nance going up. Did Chetty Osman take my contract extension? He probably didn't, but we'll go ahead and extend him at the contract extension deadline. But this is going to be the roster for the season. It's not that great by any means, but that's all right. That's what we're here to rebuild this team from the ground up for. So Colin Sexton and Jarrett Culver in the backcourt should be nice. They're the same age. And then we got Chetty Osman starting at the small forward spot, and we'll probably have Larry Nance start at the power forward, and then we'll try to start Bull, I think, at the center spot, and let's see how that goes. So let's go for the 2020 draft, and then we got training camps. Let's see what we got here. Untapped potential. Oh, I should have got a better trainer. That is my fault. I definitely should have got a better trainer. I just totally didn't think about it. So Bull, Matthew Dellavedova, Devontae Graham. I think I'm going to give this to Bull, and send Devontae Graham to G League for this season. Can I still get a better scout right now? Because our trainer, I guess I should say. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this guy's better than this guy, so I'll go ahead and get Taylor Stewart. And I know, like I said, they have the Michigan guy in real life, but Larry Drew's ratings are pretty good. And I think they just hired JB Bickerstaff as their assistant coach in real life the other day. But I don't know if he would come here. So I guess we'll go with Benjamin Walker, who fits Larry Drew's balanced system. And that should be good. So now we'll look at the rotation. 9-man rotation. Colin Sexton, Jarrett Culver, Chetty Osman, or Jedi Osman, however you want to say it. Larry Nance Jr., John Henson, Bobo. Too many centers come off the bench. That is a problem. So Graham's going to head to the G League. So we're going to go ahead and send him to the G League. And then we're going to go ahead and fix this messed up rotation. So Zizic, let's see. Etwan Moore and Delvedova are coming off the bench right now, which is kind of an L at this point. Sam Decker, is he... I actually would rather have Sam Decker getting minutes over Etwan Moore at this point, because Etwan Moore is not going to be that big into this year. He's not going to be off on the team after this year. So Sam Decker, he probably won't be either. We'll see though. Delvedova, I guess I'm okay with giving, or could we give these minutes to Brandon Knight actually? Because Brandon Knight is a little bit younger. And then Ante Zizic and Bol. Let's see. Do I want to move like Bol to power forward, I guess? Call that good or something, and then move Sam Decker to small forward? No, I probably don't want to do that. He actually goes up though, so we'll do it. And then Bol will play power forward and play that face-up 4, backup face-up 4. And then John Henson. Actually, now that I really think about it, I don't even want John Henson starting. So maybe I could just kick John Henson out of the rotation in general. So let me move Bol back to center. And then let's go back to the rotation and then kick John Henson totally out of the rotation because I want Bol starting anyway. Let's get these guys up here. John Henson, and then I'll give Delvedova those last few minutes, I guess. John Henson is probably going to be someone I just trade at the trade deadline. So let's fix these minutes a little bit. Colin Sexton, Jarrett Culver, 35, and then Chetty Osman to give him about 30. Larry Nance Jr., Bol let's give him about 33. And then Zizic or Sam Decker, Delvedova can give about 9. Brandon Knight about 15. Or yeah, I'll do that. Sam Decker get some minutes. I guess Sam Decker will be more of the 6th man, but this is what we're going to look for. So hopefully this goes well this season. Monty Graham's headed to the G League. Let's see how this team does. I'm not expecting a whole lot. Do we have our pick? I'm pretty sure we do. We have our... No, we don't. Holy... Okay, that sucks. I thought we would have our own pick, but we don't, which sucks. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. Let's see how this rebuilding Cleveland Cavaliers team does. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the season, we did not really do much. 26 and 56, which is what I expected. Here are the player stats. So we had 20.7 from Colin Sexton, 17 from Jarrett Culver, and 17 from Bol. 8 rebounds, about 2 blocks a game. Not too bad at all. Larry Nance Jr. had 11.5. Chetty Osman or Zizic had 9.5. Chetty Osman had 9, and then Brandon Knight had 8 off the bench. But I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive this time, and then we'll try to do some more stuff as we go on. So for the draft lottery, that's the first step. Obviously, let's go make sure none of these get accepted. But for the draft lottery, the Pelicans unfortunately didn't make the playoffs, even though they did not have Zion Williamson. The Hawks have our pick. I don't know if it's protected at all. It probably isn't, but let's see what results we get. So the Hawks have the 3rd and the 4th pick. The Lakers have the 1st pick. Go figure. And then we have the Cavaliers pick, or the 20th pick from New Orleans. That sucks. Not really that great of a pick. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have made a lot of those trades if I had known we didn't have our own pick. But it is what it is. So I guess we'll roll with the 20th pick and just roll it out. So the trainer, let's make sure we don't have it. Okay, actually we do have better trainers out here. So let's go ahead and fire you. Let's go with Glenn Howard and head scout assistant coach Larry Drew. I don't know if we had like a balance. Doesn't really... Perimeter centric is a little bit better, 7 seconds. So I guess maybe we'll fire Larry Drew, and then we'll go ahead and try to go with something else. So let's go ahead and fire Larry Drew. Mike D'Antoni at 7 seconds. We could go pace and space with Michael Stauffer, or there's a lot of or Terry Stotts, which is perimeter centric. Luke Wallace, sorry. Assistant coach Pau Gasol, Kenny Atkinson as defense. Pace and space, Glenn Taylor. Let's just go with Mike D'Antoni, I guess, because you know what? Why not? So let's get both of those guys. Assistant GM, let's get Matthew Ash, and then we'll sign him up. So the staff's looking pretty good. So Mike D'Antoni, welcome to Cleveland. The 20th pick, Not looking too shabby as far as anything. Like, we can't really move up. I guess I could see what the 20 pick could get us. We can get Nerds as well. Chuck Diallo, Cristiano Felicio, but I'll probably end up just drafting here. So let's see what we can get with the 20th pick overall. JaVale McGee, yeah, let's just see what we get. So, send to the next user pick. 20th pick here we have, let's see what we get. Precious. Actually, that couldn't have worked out any better. I don't know how to say his last name, but the fact that he's fallen all the way to here. We got 6'8" out of Kentucky, and we could go 6'9" out of Kentucky. So one of these guys is going to be good. Aaron Wiggins. I think I've gotten. I don't know how to say his name, but I think I'm gonna go Trenton Warford here. Hopefully that's the right move. I don't know if it is or not. So we got Anthony Edwards being drafted. Let's see. Trenton Warford was a 75, and wow, okay. Precious was a 77 overall, so that's unfortunate, but oh well. And then Trailblazers get this guy. So I'm definitely upset I didn't draft him instead. I don't know why. I thought I remembered he wasn't as good, but Devontae Graham, we're going to accept his option just because he is a 77 overall now. And obviously we have no qualifying offers, but when we look at the money we have, we should have quite a bit. We did end up trading like John Henson for Solomon Hill, or no, for Ian. $62 million in cap space, guys. You can't tell me you can't go out here and get some players that can help us right now. Jarrett Culver, definitely want to keep him in the starting rotation. Colin Sexton, I want to keep him as a starting point guard. Devontae Graham, I'm cool with him being my backup. Chetty Osman and Trenton Warford. We got Larry Nance Jr., who I don't even really want to be my power forward anymore. So I think I'm going to go ahead and let's trade Zizic, I think, because I really don't think he's going to be here long term. We get a first round from Milwaukee, 2024 first round pick. We get Jared Vanderbilt. Who else was there? Maurice Wagner, Greg Monroe, Svi Mikhailuk. First round pick from the Warriors, 22 top 10 protected. And I'll take a top 10 protected pick from the Wizards, I guess. We'll call that good. So 2022. And now we'll look at the money. We got $66 million. So we should be able to do something. So we got Bol at the center right now. And Larry Nance. The power forward spot's kind of a big hole. The small forward spot, I would be comfortable signing a better small forward. But I definitely want to keep my backcourt starting. So small forward. Let's look at the forwards we got. And let's see if there's anything we can get. So obviously this free agency isn't that great on forwards. But I do see Pascal Siakam. And not that Cleveland would get Pascal Siakam. But I mean, if I say too realistic this video, we're probably not going to make the playoffs. So let me try to get aggressive here. Let me try to get Pascal Siakam. Who else could I get as far as other forwards? Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram would actually be interesting. But do you throw in all your money? Harrison Barnes. You know what? Brandon Ingram is actually not a bad. Jaylen Brown. I'd actually be comfortable with one of those guys. So let's try to get Brandon Ingram. Let's try to get. What did I do? You just like not interested at all. I didn't even do anything. I can't make your offer better. I was going to make your offer better. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Jaylen Brown, you've used all of your offers today. So Pascal Siakam, of course, goes to Toronto, so that's okay. But I don't know why I can't communicate, or I can't negotiate with Brandon Ingram. It won't let me offer him more money. So I don't know. What? I don't know if that makes it any better. Probably not. So he's just not interested, I guess. So Jaylen Brown, I guess, would be our next best bet. And I don't know why it won't let me do it, but whatever. So Mike Conley, got Montrezl Harrell, Hassan Whiteside. I definitely would have liked Pascal Siakam, but it is what it is. Harrison Barnes. What other power forwards we got out here? MKG and Dario Saric. Dario Saric wouldn't be bad, I guess. So we can go for Dario Saric. And Jaylen Brown, of course, accepts another offer, but we do get Dario Saric. And then small forwards, is there any others? We could get Malik Beasley, who I'd be comfortable with having for off the bench, so we'll go with him. We have a lot of money to do something. So power forwards, maybe I can just wait till next year to get a better one, but I can get Davis Bertans for the season to stretch out the floor, I guess. So let's see if we can get that. Dario Saric, Malik Beasley, and what's his name? I totally just slipped my mind. Davis Bertans. So point guard, shooting guard's good. Small forward's good. Power forwards are good, and then the center spot's good. So I guess we'll just tank another season again. Not really tank, but we do have our 20. So we're gonna have 3 first-round picks for 2021. So that should be cool. So now I think we'll just leave the roster as it is, and system proficiency is now going to be a little bit better with what we got. Is a 4 rating now, so that's cool. and we'll go ahead and just keep going here. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate another season. Let's see if this team can surprise us at all. But I'm very excited for what we could do. We're once again into another offseason, but we did go 40 and 42 this time. So a little bit of more production, but like I said, nothing too major. But I do expect to have quite a few first rounders here. So we didn't make the playoffs, right? So let's see what pick we get. We end up with the 10th pick. We end up having the 27th pick. And I think the Bucks ended up keeping their pick because it was lottery protected and the Bucks didn't make the playoffs for whatever reason. So staff signing, we still have all of our good staff, so I'll go ahead and keep everything the same. But the 10th pick overall, I definitely kind of, and the 27th pick, I kind of want to use it to maybe maximize what we can get out here. So cap holds, looking at our salary cap table, we have $60 million. Then we get to renounce probably about John Livingston's contract. We can renounce Etwan Moore's, James Ennis, Jones Jerebko, Bull, and all those will accept their qualifying, will accept their options. And we should have quite a bit of money here. But if I can trade Larry Nance Jr. in the first round pick, maybe, and we could maybe get something out there, get Enes Kanter, Goran Dragic, Archie Diacono, Royce O'Neal, Jay Crowder, Hassan Whiteside, Derek Favors, DeAndre Jordan, Alonzo Trier, Brad Wanamaker. Nothing's really standing out to me, so I guess we'll go ahead and just draft here. So the 10th pick overall, let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can find somebody that could help us right away. Mondo Badicott, Isaiah Todd, Josh Christopher, Keith Diop. Honestly, whoever I draft here probably isn't going to be a big part of the rotation, so it's all right. So Josh Christopher could maybe be something down the line, hypothetically, if we were to finish the whole video, but we probably won't. So, or probably won't do like 5 seasons, obviously. But qualifying offers, Devontae Graham, I'd definitely be all right bringing him back on the qualifying offer. We have $30.80 million. And that's something we could do with. So, right? So we could do something with that. So Colin Sexton, we have Malik Beasley and Jarrett Culver, Trent Warford, Chetty Osman, Darius Sargent, Davis Bertans, and Landon Jr. and Bull. So I'm going to go with the best available player here who's not in the backcourt. Donovan Mitchell will definitely get matched. Jason Tatum is most likely to get matched. CJ McCollum, that would actually be interesting because he is from Cleveland, Ohio. So I definitely would like the idea of that. Spencer Dinwiddie, Lonzo Ball. And honestly, CJ McCollum's looking like the best player out here. So I might actually do that and move Jarrett Culver to the small forward potentially. So let's see if we can get CJ McCollum, I guess, because that's probably our best option right now. And then or we could just stick with the course and see if we can just stick with what we got. But I'm going to go ahead and give McCollum an offer because I do want to make the playoffs in this last video or last season. I'll give Jason Tatum an offer too, but we're most likely not going to get him. So let's see if we can get one of those guys, CJ McCollum. Definitely comes to Cleveland. And we renounced the rights of Devontae Graham. But CJ McCollum, welcome to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Could we afford John Collins too? No, we can't. Bam Adebayo, probably can't afford him. Dennis Smith Jr., but that's all right. So we're good. I think we're all set. Could we afford Dennis Schroeder off the bench? That would actually be pretty nice, but obviously not too worried about it. So now, Colin Sexton, Jarrett Culver, and Malik Beasley. Jarrett Culver is 6'7". I don't know if he would go up at the small forward. He kind of just... We'll move him to the small forward. Colin Sexton, CJ McCollum, and then we have Chetty Osman and Trenton Warford, Davis Bertans, Bobo, and Larry Nance. I guess would be good here. Malik Beasley and you'd kind of just trade off here. Jarrett Culver, I want to start. Warford, his 6'8". Could actually maybe trade him for a better center. That's what I'm actually leaning towards right now. So we could get like a better center. Let's say we could get like let's go for like DeAndre Ayton's probably going to be impossible to trade for. Marc Gasol, too old. Andre Drummond would be pretty cool here. Anthony Davis, Miles Turner, Montes Sabonis, Nikola Jokic, Jarrett Allen. I'm going to try for, where is he? DeAndre Jordan. On a 1-year deal from the Knicks, 33 years old. Or let's try for Andre Drummond first, though. Let's try for him. Let's give them Trenton Warford, because I don't think I need him. $22 million, though, is what I'm going to need, so that's going to be kind of tough. Larry Nance Jr., I guess, as well, $8 more million. Davis Bertans, not going to do it. No, $986 million. And I guess I'll give you CJ Walker as well. Let's see if they take this for Andre Drummond. They agree, so we get Andre Drummond. So now Colin Sexton, Malik Beasley, CJ McCollum, Jarrett Culver, Chetty Osman, Sarge, and so let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get Devontae Graham back. Is he still out here? Hopefully he just accepts his qualifying offer, but he might not even be out here anymore, which I don't think he is. So I guess we'll go ahead and just sign DeLon Wright. That'd be cool. Sign DeLon Wright here, and then we should be all set and have a 9-man rotation. And then maybe we'll get Devontae Graham back here. I just didn't see him. Let's see if he accepts his qualifying offer. We did renounce him though, so yeah, we're not getting him back. So Andre Drummond, CJ McCollum, kind of just threw them into the mix because I want to make playoffs this last season, so hopefully we do. But Jarrett Culver and Colin Sexton in real life down the line would be a nice addition. And Bol if they could get him as well. Cleveland would be looking in the right direction, in my opinion. So hopefully they're able to do something along the lines of that. But I'll go ahead and actually this is the last season, so we don't need to do that. We have 3 training camps. Let's go ahead and see if we can use these 3 to our advantage and get some players up to some potentials. We got Malik Beasley, can get him up to an A-. We can go with Chetty Osman, Dario Saric. Let's go ahead and give Dario Saric one, and we can give what's his name, Chetty Osman one as well. So let's go with that. And we look at the rotation we got. See what we got. So we got Colin Sexton, CJ McCollum, Jarrett Culver, Dario Saric, Andre Drummond, Bol, Malik Beasley, Chetty Osman, and DeLon Wright. So it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn trades off, and then we'll be good. And now when we look at the rotation, system efficiency still 4-star rating, looking pretty good. So I'm going to simulate this last season. Hopefully we make the playoffs. At the end of the season, Bol wins 6th man of the year. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins defensive player, and most improved goes to Cole Anthony. Nick Nurse is your coach of the year. MVP goes to Nikola Jokic. So not looking too bad at all. All NBA first team here, all defensive first team, all NBA second team, and then here's your all NBA third team. So I forgot to show the player stats last year. We did not make the playoffs this time, 49 and 33. But I know what we're most interested in is how did Jarrett Culver and Colin Sexton do last year. But this year they did pretty good. How were his stats last year is what we're looking at. That's per 36. So that's per 36. So 21 points from Colin Sexton last year. And then for Jarrett Culver, we had, let's see, 20.5 from him last year. So not too bad. So obviously having McCollum come here is going to drop his production a little bit. But nonetheless, he's still doing somewhat decent. So here are the stats this year. Andre Drummond actually had himself quite a good season as well. Bol was nice off the bench. So hopefully this can lead to a championship. We'll see what happens though. We get the Wizards going up 1-0 on us. They're up 2-0. Are they actually going to sweep us? Like, that would have been wild. 3-1. So we're down 3-1 to the Washington Wizards, which is kind of annoying. But let's see if we can go ahead and come back from 3-1. Because, I mean, I thought we were the better team, but maybe 2K just doesn't think so. And we're going to go ahead and win this one here to 108 to 133. We're going to Washington now. Let's see if we can take care of business at their home court. And then take care of business at our home court. And we're winning the game now. It looks like we're going to blow them out. So 136 to 104. So could we make a 3-1 comeback? Cleveland's done it before. We're going to do it again, but this time without LeBron James. So let's see if we can do it. And 41 points, 84, 87. And just like that, the Wizards blow a 3-1 lead. And now we're facing the Milwaukee Bucks. So let's see if we can beat Milwaukee now. We're up 1-0 to start on them. 2-0. We do go up 2-0. 3-0. Okay, and cool, make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and we do. So we are down, or we are up, or on to the Eastern Conference Finals, I should say. We play Boston, or we're gonna play Philly. I'd rather play Boston, and we do play Boston. So let's see if we can beat. Is Kyrie Irving still on the Celtics? Because if it is, I want to beat him. Yes, he is on the Celtics. So let's see if we can beat Boston here. We're up 1-0 to start. 2-0. Can we embarrass Kyrie for leaving the Cavs? 3-1. Please do it. And we're on to the NBA Finals without you, Mr. Kyrie Irving. So we got Jaylen Brown, 20. Kyrie Irving in that closeout game only had 17 points. Let's see if we can beat the Houston Rockets because I really want to say something. 1-0, 2-1, 3-1, and 3. Let's go, guys. 6-game series and we win the championship. Andre Drummond is your Finals MVP. And here's what I'm going to say. Cleveland, this is for you. Oh, that's stupid. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.